Hey guys, man's 9132, and I'm the Robot Wars Guru, and welcome to a little test podcast thing. I'm just testing out OBS here for the first time ever, and to help me along I've got a very good friend who also uses OBS, hence why he's here. It's my good boy, my good friend, Jim Jamatic. Welcome, Jim.
Hello, nice to be here on the dawn of an era, so to speak.
Let's not get carried away here now, come on. So, what are we going to do for this podcast? Well, we couldn't really think of anything cool to do that didn't involve something completely random, and what we decided to do was, James is, for those of you who don't know, a big user of RA2, or Robot Arena 2. For those of you who don't know what that is, one, get out of the rock you live under, and two, it's basically a game where you can build robots and fight them. It's as simple as that. And
yep.
Jim has built so many different machines, and he built some new ones recently. He wants me to show them to me, and these are going to be my reactions. So what you are seeing is his screen, and I'm recording it. So there we go. So
as you can see, I gave up on the names pretty quickly.
Yeah, shite my dudes.
My favourite way, I just started wearing like.
I love it. Like you got a whole section shite S2 robots 2s.
Well, there's lots of shite replicas. I might as well show off on these, I guess. I've got to show them off on that. I'll pick I'll pick Phoenix. It hasn't got the speed of Phoenix, but fuck it. At least it looks like Phoenix,
yeah.
Unlike Willie Dervish, which looks like just a round.
Let's be fair now. I mean, RA2's whole reality engine pretty much ends at the term gravity, doesn't it? Let's be fair now. Yeah,
so this is Phoenix I made.
Actually looks amazing though. To be fair, that is
it doesn't move. I mean, no point in showing it moving because it just goes forward and it's not that.
Of course, the weight is realistic. 823.1 kilograms. You know, that's real.
I think that's in pounds though.
Oh, fair enough. Well, still, I mean, that's what got to be at least. Well, hang on. I mean, 220 pounds is 100 kilos. So math isn't my strong point, guys.
That's alright. It might be pounds. I have no idea. I don't really care because I tend to work everything around 800 to 1200, something like that. So
that's fair enough.
Also, I made flirty skirty because I hate my life clearly, and I even made it move like.
So it barely moves, plods around. Flirty skirty was like a walker to me. I don't know why. It
is slow as a walker, but it was actually a wheeled robot. Surprisingly. What else is actually in these random teams? I've forgotten half these teams already. So
how many robots do you think you've made roughly by now?
I've probably made about at least 50 or something like that. Probably.
At least 50. Wow.
I'm not as proficient as someone like Charlie or Mitch or Sean, who, Jesus Christ, they made like so many like good replicas and shit. I made this thing. Where's the firing? There it is. There's the firing mechanism. Basically, Miss Nightshade, but worse somehow.
Nice.
And it has Shrek on the bottom.
That's the play version of Shrek as well, isn't it? The musical version.
Yes, because this was made for a Bottle Wars, and Charlie helped like reskin and make the robot a lot more heavy and stuff. And I specifically said to him, "Can you put Shrek on the bottom of it, but the musical version, which is terrifying?" Yeah. And he did it. He did it. I mean,
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Shrek
is also a nightmare.
Yes, he is. He actually has a mini bot somewhere, which I'll try and find it somewhere. I've got a lot of meme bots as well, obviously.
Oh, you got a meme bot. Didn't you make one that dabbed?
Oh yes, Dab on the Haters is one of the greatest robots ever made, mate. You know this.
We've got to show the public this one. Come on.
Oh yes, I need to find it
all
first.
All 3 people who are watching this, we've got to show.
I purposely made it to be the worst robot I've ever made, and I achieved that goal. And I don't know where it is. I mean, it might have gone into hiding now. Because I think this is the problem with not naming your teams properly.
Yes.
Is fuck it? I'll just find it.
Can you rename the
the teams?
Yeah, can you rename?
I can rename the teams. Yeah, I just can't be asked.
Just can't be asked.
There it is. Dab on the Haters. Here it is.
Absolutely amazing. It's got Squidward on it as well. Fantastic.
The Squidward Dab. Yes. Yeah, this is actually a lot. I mean, obviously, a few of these are like robots that are into the DSL.
This is
pre-built in.
This is made by a man who's going up for a PhD. By the way, guys, just so you guys know.
Again, if America can have Donald Trump, I can make this. So I think I'm fine. Yeah, this is Dab on the Haters. Do you want to see the dab?
Yes, I think we do, mate. Come on.
There's the dab, and I watch it moving because it actually doesn't move very well.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Didn't you say you made a walker as well?
I've made a few walkers, mate, my man. Actually, before we do that, I will show you probably the best robot I've ever made. In terms of actual competitive viability, and not just because I enjoy it, is Platypus. Obviously based off Perry. Based off Perry the Platypus.
That was a tongue twister, wasn't it?
Yep.
To be fair, that actually looks pretty cool.
It's a really low robot, and a lot of robots can barely get under it. I've only ever seen like one or two robots. Like I think one was made by Sean and one was made by someone else who actually managed to get under the Platypus. So I'm pretty happy with that. But anyway, yeah, the walkers.
No, we're not talking about crisps here, guys.
Oh, there's Dabbit. He was in the very first. He was in the very first. I just didn't check the very first one because I'm an absolute gonk. There's going to be a lot of editing in this one.
Oh yeah,
believe me,
professional. You know what? I might just leave it. This is great fun.
Here we go. Here is there's There's two main walker groups. I made 4 walkers in total. First, I have Creepy the Bug-Eyed Monster, or just Creepy for short, as I prefer to call him.
Yeah. That's an ant-weight, surely.
Yeah.
That's the rule of an ant-weight, isn't it?
Is a walker. The wheels, so to speak, are drums, like extended drums for like drum spinners. And he has like an axe sort of self-righter on the back, but it doesn't really self-right as it was supposed to. But you can't get the full effect unless you watch it move.
Look.
There we go. Also, when it stays still, it just lies flat.
It's just like, it's giving up on life. There you go. Just crashed out.
Yeah, the most damage it seems to do is to itself, but...
Oh, yeah. I mean,
as red and...
So basically, it would lose every judge's decision. Because that's another thing on RA2, isn't it? Judges' decisions are like really messed up on this thing. I remember I once watched a video, and there was basically like one of the robots was really unbalanced, and it got hit by another one. And basically got stuck on its side, but because it was moving around while on its side, it didn't die, it wasn't counted out. And it kept getting hit and hit and hit and hit, yet that somehow won the damn thing. I don't understand.
It's based off points rather than anything else, because it's hard to you can't really create like a whole system for
I suppose, yeah.
Judges' decisions and all that. And this is Weeble. This is the first walker I made. He's haters are gonna hate. He's gonna skate, clearly.
He also damages himself.
It can't be flipped over though at any point, which I like. It's completely invertible. That's the whole point of the name as well.
An invertible walker. I mean, that is not a thing that's ever really set apart from. I mean, can you count Drillzilla? I class it as a shuffler rather than a walker myself.
It's the closest we'll get.
I think, yeah, pretty much.
I mean, but then you saw Creepy, right? This is he's an entered into an event. That is why I will forfeit that event because he won't win. Just so I can show off Creepy. This is the beefed up.
Too creepy for you. That's brilliant.
This is the beefed up version of Creepy. And you might think this isn't a walker, but it is because it has extenders for legs, not wheels, and they don't count as wheels, so they are walkers. They can be heavier.
Yeah.
And it moves surprisingly smooth for a walker.
I know. That's the one I was really hoping you'd show off because it actually looks really cool.
Of course, it's going to show off too creepy for you, of course. And it's got a little drum at the front.
And it's got a little swingy tail.
Yeah, the swingy tail, and also the extenders also count as weapons.
That's what I like because it actually does. What I like about this is me being me, is it actually does look like it does look like it'd be a sequel robot to the first one. Like you could see a team in Robot Wars actually entering the first one and then thinking that didn't work. Let's make this instead.
Yeah, and then I made a second Weeble as well. If I can find second Weeble, if not, I'll just go to another team and export him instead. Sorry, import him, I should say. Weeble second. There he is. There's my boy. There's Weeble.
My boy.
Oh god, 2007 references here.
Oh god, yeah. Mate, well those were the best references, man. 2007 to 2009, YouTube poop heaven, that was. And
this is my boy.
So that looks awesome as well. Because again, that's really quick for a walker.
Oh yeah,
and
it's a little bit uncontrollable, but it works.
And again, you can sort of see it as right. this one was shit. Let's enter this one instead for the next series.
Also, it's hard to get the scale of this thing, but this thing is huge. Like, it doesn't look that big, but
No, it's not as big.
I know. Thanks for that. But I guess I'll show you some new robots that even Anderson hasn't seen yet. These ones we made over like the past month. I made a few Christmas-related ones just to get back to Christmas. I made Yuletide Massacre, a little flipping Christmas tree.
That's actually really quick as well. That's really cool.
Let's give it the car though. Hopefully. Yay! The car.
You see, I'm surprised you didn't just call it Chris Massacre.
That would have been good as well. But yeah, that's
the power of that thing. That's amazing.
That's Christmas Massacre. I made a robot called Joker, which is just a bar spinner. It's nothing too amazing, but
Humdrum from US Robot Wars.
A little bit actually, yeah. That little spike on the top is to make it so it can self-right, because it can easily get stuck on its back. So the spike's there.
Yeah.
It goes on the floor at an angle, and the bar spinners can self-right it.
Really?
So,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it also helps stabilize the robot a little bit for some reason. I don't know how it does that in Robot Arena 2, but it seems to. Even if it's a placebo effect, it just seems to make the robot more stable. And also, that's just so you know which direction it's going in. But yeah, he has 4 originally, but it just kept getting stuck on everything, so 2 worked there. Splintered, I tried making like a kind of Splinter type grabber. Nice. I mean, I used some of the cheat bot components for this one, but that's got a self-righter as well, because it can get stuck on its back.
Nice, man.
That's really that. It's not too amazing. It's just
yeah, it still looks cool.
Yeah, it's basic, I guess. Ring of Fire. We did this in the test, but I have to show this off again. Initiate spinners. Initiate fire. There we go. And as you can see, that gas is running out very quickly.
Oh yeah.
But it's funny because originally I only put a few tanks in and it went like in 2 seconds. So I just put like a few more in. This thing was made purposely to be one of the worst, weirdest things I've ever made.
I mean, that is a Series 2 machine right there, isn't it? Let's be fair now, guys. Let's be honest here.
It's called Shut Up Your Face.
Shut up your face, sir. I mean, what were you smoking when you actually thought this was sort of thing?
I was tired.
You were tired?
Really that was fun. Actually, a lot of the stupid robots I've made were down to me either being bored or waiting for something. Not because I wanted to make it.
Yeah.
This thing I tried to make a 13 black type robot, but it wasn't as fast as it could have been. I might change the motors on it. Right. I was kind of the disc's okay, but the robot's not that fast. And it's got a self-righter in it as well. And I found that the self-righter doesn't work, so that was good. But yeah, it's just a little spinny robot. My meme robots are where it's at though.
Oh yeah, of course. You should create your own RA2 series called Meme Wars.
I would do that because I've got Wednesday, my dudes, right here.
Yeah.
He's here. He's queer, and he's ready to do some battling. I need to put an actual weapon on him though.
Really quick as well.
Yeah, I need to put a proper weapon because all he's really is just motors and wheels and a few extenders. So I need to definitely put a weapon in there. But you know, he's a fast boy. Sticky boy. This one.
What the fuck is that, James?
along with it's Wednesday, my dudes, and also Der Plant, which I'll have to show you in a sec. Was a set of trio of robots I made within about an hour, as it shows, because we're waiting for some Robot Wars event to happen, and we were trying to get the technicals down. It didn't work in there, but didn't even do it. I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning. Didn't even do it. Started at 11 or something. And like around 12, I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to make some robots on Room 2. Just call me when it's ready, and I'll just stop. And I made 3 robots before they even said it was cancelled.
Bloody hell, man.
And yeah, this is Sticky Boy.
And it nearly throws itself over.
It can.
Hey, over it goes.
Although it runs out of power very quickly. And I'll try and find Plant. Where is the? I spelled it plant because I don't say that, so I had to put the R in. Here he is.
Oh yeah, because you're from up north and you say plant, don't you?
In fairness, you're outnumbered because America will say plant as well. So shut up.
But that's American. You know, there you go.
Royal Britannia. Do you want? And also, it's a full body spinner. Apparently. Do you want to see it full body spin?
Yes, of course we do, man.
There you go. That's as good as it goes. It goes well for like the first second, then
God,
gives up.
It's like my mum after a few shandies at a Christmas party. Jesus Christ! I mean,
obviously against the car, it's that's PS Resistance quality level right there.
Oh,
and
God, I mean,
also
that's being a bit mean to PS Resistance, mate. Come on.
Series 2, we gotta go for the bricks.
Yes.
Series 2.
Oh no, it can actually knock bricks out of the way. It's got more going for it than PS Resistance ever did.
Yeah, but can I get up the ramp though? There's the ramp. Is it the ramp? Yeah, that's it.
Go on, son. Go on. Go on. Oh no!
Well, shit. Okay, that went really well. Well, strive. Oh yeah, my first bot. This is an Owain suggestion to make my first bot from
Tenta Jester for those who don't know.
Yeah, Tenta Jester from Arenas of Destruction, and it actually isn't that bad.
Yeah, I mean to be fair, you've actually made the starting robot from Arenas of Destruction actually relatively decent. Because let's be honest, my first bot is crap.
Oh. I mean, let's face it, anyone who's watching this, put your hands up if you use the JPS cheat to get loads of money, because I think we all did.
I'll be honest, I actually didn't know that existed until literally about a year ago.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I knew that. I found out ages ago from a mate, and he told me. And I was like, oh, shit, that works. So, cool. What else have I actually got
the thing is, I found out about it, but I haven't played it since I found out about it. I really need to do it, just so I can get all the monies.
I made it a front hinge flipper, but I made Juggernaut.
Yeah, Jugger what, baby?
All it as well.
I mean, to be fair, it's just as useful as a front hinge flipper as it was as a rear hinge flipper.
Yeah.
And it's got the ground clearance.
Actually, the best thing is watching it go on the ramp.
Go on. Go on, son.
Oh.
That's brilliant.
I love watching it. It sometimes gets stuck on its front and sometimes it doesn't. This thing was like a little tribute to Push to Exit.
Exit up shot.
It's an anagram with Push to Exit, so
yeah.
I thought, why not? But
got some eyes, obviously, and it's also got the 3 team members, hasn't it? It's got Shane,
as well.
Stephen, and Anthony.
Yeah, those who cares about them, right? You know,
oh yeah, no, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Held the team down, obviously.
Yeah.
God.
Only joking. We love you, Stephen and Anthony.
I made Victor better.
Not that it was. To be fair, it wasn't really hard. Let's be fair, to make Victor better than it already was.
No. Where's it gone? I don't know. Oh, there it is. I also made it a sequel with dreadlocks.
Dreadlocks, man. That was a terrible accent. I do apologise.
I wasn't even going to attempt it, so thanks for doing that.
You're welcome, man. I took one for the team there.
Wog 1. There you go. Wog 1. I'm just thinking of like... Which I don't even fucking know at this point. Oh no, I swore.
Oh, who the fuck cares? Come on, man. I swear on this channel all the time.
Hey, Anderson.
You go, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you bellend.
This is made purposely for you.
Oh, thank you.
Happy early birthday to you.
Oh, thank you, James. I love you so much. My birthday's in May, by the way. That's how early this birthday present is. And we are filming this on the 10th of January. So...
And the saw spins down.
Dr. Bloody Fish. Can I just say, right? Okay, it's probably going to pop up as a robot review in the future, but just as a spoiler alert for everyone, Dr. Fist is one of the worst robots in the history of the world. There we go. Fucking
your least favourite. Isn't it your least favourite robot?
It's up there. It's up there, mate.
I mean, this robot with all its externals outside in terms of the wheels. So that's a thing. I made. This thing I'm very proud of, though.
Oh, because... yeah, I remember you showed me this one, yes.
Yeah, not too bad. Pretty cool. Exposed wheels. Never mind.
Oh, never mind. I remember you showing me this one. Yeah, this one really impressed me as well, because despite that, it moves really well as well.
It can cause many glitches, though, because servos in this game...
Oh, God, yes! The amount of glitches I've seen, thanks to this game, is ridiculous.
Actually, whenever Sean gets round to it, Dominus Ignis, if you don't know, that's his real name. We're doing a thing like we did like a Robot Arena 2, like a shit fest where we just like played. We just got some of our robots and my robots and just played about and stuff. And we had a fight with that, and it went ape shit. So I'm not going to spoil the ending though, because it's funnier than that. Like it's not. That wasn't the funny bit. The funny bit happened near the end of the fight, and I don't want to spoil it because it was a perfect ending.
Has it been uploaded yet?
No, it's not been uploaded yet, so I'm not going to...
Let me know when it's uploaded and I'll link it down below.
Yes, yeah. I will definitely... I always forget them in the events. Oh, I was going to show you colossalith.jpg. Another meme bot.
Colossalith. Jesus Christ, that's big.
It's huge. It's actually not even that heavy compared to my walkers, though.
That is the me of the RA2 world. Because I'm a big boy.
There it is.
There it is.
I think it can flip the car over. I think. The flipper's actually not as powerful on this one. Hold on. There, almost.
Almost. Oh,
it pushed it over. Alright. It started flipping over before the flipper got pressed. But whatever. Yeah, that's some other random robots I made, but the replicas are really where it's at,
mate. I mean, to be fair, these are absolutely great. Look, there's the Wheelosaurus. Oh,
no,
there's Spectre from Series 3.
Somehow not the worst football contestant ever, because there's Alien. But
yes. To be fair, I always like the look of Spectre. I thought it looked kind of cool, you know? Okay,
if it was built better,
it's a good thing it would enter in the main competition, because, let's be honest, it wouldn't have got very far. But, you know, it was... No. I just like how they put little football boots on it just to get into the sport of the game. I think that's brilliant.
There's Demon. This one I was very proud of, because I actually managed to get the body shape bang on.
Yes.
Which I'm very happy with. And it's fast as Demon.
It's too quick to be Demon, mate. Come on. Wasn't Demon like 2 miles an hour or something stupid like that? That was his top speed.
I believe it was the same speed as Flirty Skirty.
So 3 then. It would have been like 3 miles per hour.
No, they were both 2 miles.
Oh, they were both 2 miles per hour. Jesus.
Yeah, they were tied for the slowest in Series 2, I believe. I think or something. Who else? Oh, Brute. This is the first one I made.
Oh, for God's sake. Why?
It's got a penis on the back of it.
It's got an ass spike.
Which we never saw happen, but since it was just a block of metal, I made it just one of the extenders and not a weapon. So
yeah, that makes sense.
It's too fast to Brute, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Also, the wheels aren't made of wood, and to be fair, that actually looks like it's half competent. Oh, make it go up the ramp and make it go against the bricks.
Oh, that's a point. Yes. Oh no. Yes. Let's go ramp first. Let's do ramp because it never actually went up the ramp, did it?
No.
So it never even got to the fucking ramp. I didn't get up it.
Yeah, it failed to move forward pretty much.
It can go up the ramp, I just don't know if it'll get to the side. Oh, almost. It didn't get stuck at... Oh, I'm going to try walk backwards.
Yes, good man.
Let's try it backwards. Hey! Yes! And now the bricks. It's mortal enemy. Natural enemy of the Brute.
Just falls apart as it touches them. Oh no, fair play.
These are only like little tiny... The barrels are harder, actually.
The barrels. Boom!
A little bit harder. It's funny, the barrels are actually harder than they were in the real series. Like, I mean, that's a slight tangent for me, but why I don't get is, remember Leviathan, right?
Yes.
How the fuck did they get stuck on the barrels? Like, how is it hard to get... Yeah. There's a giant scoop, for Christ's sake.
I know, that's one thing I never understood. That's something I never got about those barrels in Series 2. They somehow managed to get underneath anything. You did not make Angel of frickin' Death.
Yeah.
No, sorry, James. There's a problem. The weapons stick out too much on them. Sorry, mate.
This is the most minimum I could put the extenders in, so I'm not happy with it, but I couldn't make it any better.
Or worse, technically.
Yeah. And this is probably the most... I think along with Phoenix, the most accurate one I've made.
That is awesome. This is the one that makes you hit your head against the wall because it drove backwards, didn't it?
I still hate that.
I mean, it would have gone through. I mean, I'm kind of glad it didn't, because look at it, but at the same time, it would have gone through.
I think they were easily through, and then it's just like, oh, I'm just going to go backwards this time, fuck it. Like, I think if they'd stayed where they would have been like 7 or 8 meters, which would have been easily passable, but no. Yeah. Of course not. Oh, take that. Oh, gotta get through the ramp, though, with this.
Yes. Go on, son. No.
Oh. Need some assistance. Like, I'll just forget about that and go to forklift instead. Which the flipper is more powerful than the actual.
That's a very good replica as well. That is actually.
Pretty happy with this replica.
Although
I was happy
the
with
fork sometimes goes to the floor, but then again, I don't think the Series 2 version did it?
It didn't. No, it didn't. Go to the floor either. Although it's very hard to make the servos go to the floor. Although they have got an alright ground clearance for like decently high robots, so
I'm going to say this though, right? I mean, that forklift's demise in Series 2 in the Reserve Rumble was one of the best and funniest parts of that battle. It's just how it got pepper potted and then slowly got de-shelled.
It was really the only robot in Series 2 that got properly destroyed.
Oh look, it's PS the shit.
Yes, I made. But actually, fun fact: a person from Team Death, I think it was Adam, who was actually Citizen like this. So.
Oh, fair play to him.
I'll thank Mike for that because Mr. Psycho 2, really a lot of names today. He asked me, can I put this? I showed him this a while ago, and he said, can I put that on the Discord channel that one of the Team Death guys is on? I was like, all right. And he posted it. He showed me the response, and he hadn't showed it. I think when he showed me, Adam hadn't seen it yet, but he said apparently he liked it. But apparently people seemed to be quite happy with it in the chat. So
that's pretty cool, man. I'm gonna have to link everybody at this rate. Jesus. Go on, let's see against the bricks or the barrels. Go on.
No, blocks.
Blocks.
Oh no, it was too powerful. All right, I'm gonna try and recreate. I'm actually gonna try and recreate. Here. Come on. Oh, it's too powerful. How is this thing too powerful? All right, one more try. I'm going as slow as I can.
Yeah.
Oh no! Alright, the barrels then. Fuck it. Let's just turbocharge for round 2. Come on, baby.
That's.
Push the car.
What about cones? Okay. Oh yeah, push the car. Go on, try and push the car.
Actually, that's more like the brick wall.
That's more like the brick wall, yeah.
And they got flipped over Matilda at this point. But who else have I got in here? Oh, Rottweiler. I was going to put a JPEG of their picture originally, but I couldn't find.
What a lad on that video! On that video of yours that we did.
That was cool, yeah. Actually, funny we got that, and I mean, that's when I first got in contact with Simon as well. So it was actually quite a productive episode.
This is also quite an interesting, funny thing because obviously it's an amazing replica, by the way. Because Dominic is, this is one of them fun things because he also made Constrictor in Series 7. And that is one duo of robots that you would never have expected to come from the same team, but they somehow did.
It's like Twister and Berserk, but not as bad as that.
No. Don't remind me. I'm having Narm flashbacks as it is. What? God, the Berserk team was sunk low, didn't they? Jesus. Go on, mate. Go on, Tender Caress. Oh, we've got no problem with our robot. We have no problem at all. We should do really well in the C mode. Boink, out you go.
I thought it just did a roll then. I didn't. Aurak, which is faster than the actual Aurak, but what are you going to do?
Go on.
It drifts, which it shouldn't do. It's a bit top heavy, unfortunately. But it also has the sword that
ridiculous quick, mate. Jesus.
And it's stuck. It's stuck on its side. All right, reset that. It does that a lot as well because the flat sides on it. But it has this. I was going to turn it around to show the sword, but it fell over. But it spins.
It does spin.
Anti attack, but also he lift. And took me fucking. This was a waste of time, but I did it. Like, why did I spend so much time making rocks? For
because you hate it.
Why?
Well, to be fair, rocks got pretty far in the gauntlet. It's still lost because obviously there you go. Hey, off you go. That's what happened in the gauntlet. It got dumped on its side, didn't it?
But yeah, Bice a kill a lot, mind you.
Yeah,
but still,
obviously.
It wasn't fast enough. It wasn't fast enough to drift over itself.
Ground, oh god, that didn't go off. That didn't go on to become anything good, did it? That team, they just went on to be nobodies.
Bugglebots, what's that?
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, it's Alex Morgier from Bugglebots, most famous thing he did.
Yes.
Obviously. Firestorm, what the fuck is that? What else do I have in? Oh yeah, I haven't shown some another new one that I had, but loads of new ones. I went on a tangent. I forgot there was a second box of new stuff. Well, half a box really.
Yeah.
Here we go. Litmus tree, my second.
Litmus tree.
You might want to wonder why there's like a random gap on top of here.
Yeah.
Well, I'll show you. If I try putting an extender in here, which I should be able to, by the way, because it's just a one gap. I even moved that one next to it and then re-put it in.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking wow. It didn't let me put that in before. And now it's like, oh, because I'm on camera, I'm going to make James look a dick. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It can't do it there. Yeah, oh, there we go. Alright, it's fixed now. Brilliant. Wonderful.
The world can now sleep at night knowing that Litmus Tree is fine.
This is Litmus Tree.
That is great, man. That is absolutely fantastic.
One thing I found out when I was randomly playing this, used this against Sean one time, is that he had a flipper on his when he was fighting me, and the tree acts like a roll bar slightly, very slightly, but it kept getting flipping on its side, and it would slowly roll back round again. But sometimes it won't get stuck. It will get stuck, obviously, but sometimes it actually would work. Blur, named after the actual robot that failed to qualify from Series 4, I think it was. Yeah, it's my full bodies. Yeah, they're made by the Sonic and Barry team. And Tecumseh as well.
Yeah, I never understood how 3 wheels in that direction would actually work. I don't understand how that works, but...
Well, actually, this is only 2 wheels, technically.
Oh, right.
Because one is a caster. This was just a wheel on it's just a wheel on a connector. But I have made a robot with 3 wheels that works, and I think I might have it. It's from my old file that's not this version. It's the older version of the game. I think it was Whirlpool, I think it was called. Do I have it? I don't have it. Oh well, it's fine. It's just a full body spinner. But yeah, that's Blur. Pretty cool. I almost managed to beat like a really good robot from Robo Arena 2 and then I got flipped to my side.
How did that get stuck on its side?
The ring spinner fell off it, and it was just like like a hexagon shape, and it just got stuck. Plus, it was kind of wedged against the wall, and one of the wheels fell off. So, and this is checkered. You
said you were nearly winning that fight. How the hell were you nearly winning that fight with all that?
Well, I was winning because I had more points than my opponent.
That's awesome.
Because I'd done loads of damage with my swing spinner, and then, of course...
It just all went wrong in one go.
Yeah, it rammed me into the wall and I got stuck, and then he kind of pinned me for like a few seconds, then drove away, and I couldn't... This is a flipper entirely made out of connectors, which shouldn't happen.
But you did it.
Yeah, it's actually 2 flippers, as you might be able to see. Yeah, it's like a little gap. There's two sections to it.
But can it flip a car over, James? This is the question.
It can't flip the car over, unfortunately. I know this as a fact.
Because it looks quite powerful.
It does. The thing is, there's a lot of area on it. If it was just 2 panels, it would be able to, but no, it can't. It can flip robots over, but not the car. But you might notice why there's a random little saw blade thing on the back of it. Yeah. Oh, there's a proper ramp here. I can't go up ramps very well with this thing, 'cause it's very low to the ground. I don't think I can actually... Barely, there we go.
Go on, son. Nice.
And the reason why is because that helps me self-right. it can self-right like that, fine. If it gets stuck on its... I'll try and get it stuck on its back. Because... Actually, I think it can do it by itself, actually.
More than like... Yay, there we go.
Alright. Hold on. And...
Go on, yes!
I realised after I created it, it's Colossus.
It is Colossus.
It's fucking Colossus. But, this is what Colossus did. They got stuck on the arena wall. Like, I think they got like stuck like that, upside down.
Yeah.
And they couldn't self-right.
Yeah, in Series 6, they got rolled over like that by Firestorm. Couldn't self-right. And then in Series 7, their flipper just failed to work.
It's just... That team was just doomed to fail somehow.
Yeah. It's a shame because it was actually a relatively okay-looking robot for it.
I know, it didn't look that bad. I just felt bad for them. Swiss Army cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Flipper boy and the spinny boy. And before you ask, I think it can.
I just like seeing things go... I just like seeing cars get thrown over, man.
Do you want me to start flipping some robots out of the arena?
Oh, go on.
I'm going to go to exhibition because I'm going to go to the BattleBots robots.
Here we go.
I'll go to
that Jim Jamatic exclusive. His RA2 robots fighting.
Yes, I will. I don't know. I'll show off Checkered first. See if we can do anything.
Yeah.
It might not do very well, but I'll play against Vlad the Impaler because that's relatively easy to beat.
Definitely.
I say that I'm going to die now. but it can be easy if you get underneath it because it's got a relatively high ground clearance. But the forks can fuck me up.
Yeah, that's the thing about Vlad. That was the thing that always made me laugh about Vlad. Despite the fact that it was pretty exposed all the way round, it very rarely was exploited. Go on. Flip.
Oh!
Stuck on its end.
Yeah, I'm gonna do myself right, of course.
You couldn't time that. You couldn't have timed that better, mate. Really, could you?
Hehe. 1 and a 2 and a flip. Hey, stop hitting with yourself, right, boy.
Go on.
I've never actually flipped a robot out of the arena with this robot yet. Because it's just not.
You hope this will be the first.
It's not powerful enough. That's the problem. It just doesn't have that
extra oomph. Yeah.
Actually, in fact, I'll show you a robot flipper with oomph. Then I'll find it. I think it's Flippy Dippy. We haven't seen this thing yet. But it's just a basic wedge and a flipper. I think these are 2 beta motors, which are the most powerful flipping motors in Robot Arena 2. By the way, if it can get underneath it, then it's quite hard to get.
There we go. Annoying, it's a bit laggy on this, but it doesn't matter. Good flip though, Jesus Christ! Whoa, man! Oh, Vlad landed in perfect position there. Out you go. See.
All right, I'm gonna try the ultimate one, Biohazard.
Oh, Biohazard! Isn't he like a real bellend in this game?
It can be. It can crash the game sometimes. It's done it for me before. But it's because there's a lot of moving parts on it. It's very intricate for a model.
Yeah.
You'll see by the way it flips when it tries to. I'll let it try and flip me. Come on. There you go.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Pretty complicated, but it's not very low to the ground. But compared to my robot, it is a low boy, but not low enough.
Hey, over you go.
There we go.
Yep.
Bye. And I'll show off on my spinners next if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll put against Biohazard again. Let me put in.
Things lagging a little bit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, hang on. Catch up, you bell. I'll just edit this bit out. It's fine.
I'm trying which spinner to go with.
Jamatic's a Trump supporter? No, I'm joking. Yeah, there we go. We're up to speed now.
Oh, X-Drake. I'll use X-Drake. You haven't seen this guy either, but he might be a potential future entry for Mitch's Orc Wars. Again, plug namings.
God,
oh no! Wait, actually, wait! I just realised that thing is not ready yet. That thing, I was editing that to make the weight down, so I can't actually use. I'll use this version of X-Drake, which is somehow I've got 2 copies of this thing. I've just realised, but that was when I was editing. So this one's there we go. This is the working one.
Guess good.
It's a massacre, basically.
Jesus Christ.
It's because Biohazard's model is very small. I'm actually not that big. I'm actually relatively medium-sized, but I'm just ripping it apart now.
Well, you've got to be done, hasn't it? Got to be done.
Come on. Rip the wheels off. Oh, he's smoking now. Oh, his wheels come off. There we go. Oh, you bastard. You got me.
Oh.
But I've still got a spinny boy, so it's not that threatening.
Well, we all know that spinners are the best, apart from Razor, obviously.
God, yes.
Razor.
I'm tempted to make an anti-spinner cage on this thing.
By the way,
it's only got
just so you know, the podcast in the future won't be much better. We'll be much better than this. Sorry, don't get.
Oh, I almost flipped out the arena then. That'll be fun. I just drove over. No, I think you're dead now, Biohazard.
This is just a test, just to see if this recording software actually works, which it does. I hope.
You should get Parsec, by the way, and get Robot Arena 2, because
thinking about it.
Parsec's really good for like playing games and stuff.
Yeah.
There we go. Yay. But do you want to go to a better arena?
Well, what arena is it that's better than this one, James?
Robot Wars Arena.
Oh, of course.
Let us go against. Let's go against Minion. Let's put some other robots in. Who's a good classic BattleBots robot you want to put in?
Oh, let me think.
Nightmare?
Yeah, go on, Muller Nightmare.
List of Nightmare and
I think now. You put me on the spot here.
Let's put Frenzy in. Frenzy's a classic.
Frenzy's cool.
Frenzy's one of the few robots actually made it over here, so
yeah,
without being told, "Oh, you're too unsafe, can't go in." Even though the safety and the staff were worse than the safety of the people trying to get into the arena, but whatever.
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
That's a video for the future. The controversies of Series 3. I'm going to be discussing them all.
That was a pretty fun. That'll be a fun video actually.
Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe that video in advance.
Yeah.
If you. Yeah, see, you see that my robot's not that small now.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
It's just a big. Sorry, it's just. Oh, Minion's dying. That's good.
Jolly good.
He's
Frenzy's already buggered. Oh wait, no, it's moving. There we go.
Frenzy doesn't move that well in this game. I'm gonna try and release the pit button. There we go. I'm gonna try and get you in the pit. Nightmare's on its back. Because of course, there we go. That's a better view. Oh no! Shit! No! Run away! No! I actually, when I'm upside down, this thing's really hard to control. As you notice, I almost just drove into the pit then, without even trying.
Yeah. Well, no one tries to drive into the pit, mate.
Well, Cassius 2 did.
Well, yes, of course it did, yes. To be fair...
I didn't even...
What?
Didn't land back on my wheel.
It was quite obvious that they threw the bloody Series 3 fight, to be fair, because...
Yeah, because he gave the driving to Mick Cutter as well, who doesn't drive.
Exactly.
So, it's kind of obvious. I don't know. It just seems like it was a shitty thing to do, though. Like...
Did you know that many people believe that he also threw the final against Panic Attack because they were fighting for charity?
No, he didn't do that.
I know, I don't think he did that anyway, but a lot of people do think he did that.
I don't think he would throw a fight for that reason.
No.
Like, he would only, so people only throw fights when they think they actually... When it actually feels like it's earned, like when Mortis threw the fight against Panic Attack.
Yeah, because they didn't believe that they rightfully deserved to get through.
Exactly. So, I mean... Honestly, I would win a worse fight anyway if Panic Attack had been against Napalm.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Because the Mortis team were bad sports. Oh, wait, no, they weren't.
They're actually better sports than some other people.
Oh, God, yeah.
They're probably better sports than, like, people like Daisy Chopper and shit.
Oh, God, yeah.
Or, like, the guy from Bolton the Blue.
Oh, don't get me started on that twat. Jesus Christ. You know what? Apparently he's still bitter about it. Like, I saw a Twitter post. Was it... No. Not Twitter. No, maybe, I don't know. I saw a post on one of these social media outlets, and basically the person who uploaded the post was his now wife, and it was his birthday, and she made him a birthday cake shaped like Bolt from the Blue, and the icing on it said "still bitter" because apparently.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. It was actually true. Like real.
I'm guessing so. Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty funny.
Nightmare's just throwing itself all over the place.
I'm trying to get Minion in the pit.
I thought Nightmare was going to throw itself in the pit then for a second.
I was trying to get Nightmare in the pit then as well. Almost. There it is. It's sort. Oh.
It's go on. They're both in. Nice one.
That was like well timed. I got everyone in the pit because I think Frenzy was in there as well.
Yeah, you dumped Frenzy straight away because it just was barely moving.
Yeah, he was easy. Let's put PS Resistance in though. Okay. I mean. Obviously, I'm going to win this, but
OFC.
Well, it's the greatest robot ever made. Not really, but I do love it.
Yeah, it's up there with the likes of Razor and Chaos 2 as the best robots ever made, isn't it?
Yeah, the thing is, here's the thing, right? This is one of the saddest things. If you're going by rounds they've got through, they have a better win record than Push to Exit.
That's actually kind of scary. You're winning this fight by not getting involved.
I'm not winning because I've not earned any points yet. Yeah, I'm trying to turn.
Nightmare's over again. There's a surprise. You're trying to turn. It turns as well as the real thing.
That was the point.
Do you think he's got enough power to press the pit button? Oh, it does. Yep, fair play.
Yeah, because the reason why apparently one of the reasons why PS Response is really slow, because you can tell by when you see the insides of it, is that the wheelbase is really wide.
Oh, I think Minion showed on the pit.
Yeah, Minion did. Come on, pit! Come on, pieced it.
Mate, you've literally just scrounged your way through this.
I can't get to the pit!
Minion...
Oh no, I've lost the entire top of it.
Minion, right? Pitted Nightmare
cold.
and itself. You've literally scrounged it. What the
What? I blame Team Death, and the game crashed.
What was that? That was
Game,
brilliant.
I love that. The game crashed because it was so bullshit.
Honestly, I think that's a good place to end this one, really. Oh, that was brilliant.
What even happened? I was trying to push
idea.
Frenzy in a bit, and I flew into space. All right.
Right. Well, this was nice. This was a nice little test thingy where I basically filmed and recorded a bunch of stuff, and
That's going in the blooper reel right there.
oh, definitely, definitely so. This was good fun. Basically, this was just a little test just to see how well OBS would work. Hopefully, it's worked really well. I'm going to test the recording now, and either I'm going to cry because it hasn't worked, or cry because it has worked, one or the other. If all goes well, because of this, I should be starting a new podcast series soon called Planting the Seed, which is basically going to be me, Jim's going to be there, and Sam's going to be there as well, Sam L864. We're going to be the main, the three regular people in it, and then we're going to have 2 guests every video, and we're basically going to be discussing the seedings of each series and how we personally would have done the seedings. It's going to be full of rants, silliness, and it's going to be great fun, and I actually cannot wait. Jim, big thank you very much for being on this one for my friend.
You're welcome.
That was great fun. That was absolutely brilliant. This would be great. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That at the end didn't sound too gay, did it?
Nah, it's fine. It was fine.
Ah, jolly good.
You're manly. Don't worry, it's fine.